Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His guys off to a slow start, 1-2, following the loss last week. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice. You see the numbers for him in this first quarter of play, and looking to build on them here as they begin with 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. And he's got this.
It's coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's complete to the... Here's 2nd down and a yard. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
So this is, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff looking at him here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gets it away. 3. We'll try and run here with Cook.
James Cook, ball carrier. He's brought down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a...
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Eating the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
A million times, win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. A pass caught.
Routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
The 2nd down
leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
3rd down, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Buffalo.
13 yards on the play. That's another Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Allen, gonna give it to Cook. Not much. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman, touchdown Buffalo. That is his 1st touchdown this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively.
His way quite a bit on that opening drive. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Is there a defensive adjustment? Let's find out. Drive number 2. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. 1 quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with play action. Here's Allen. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Bills first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he got second and 10.
Second and 10.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one is complete and 6.
Brings up third and 6.
One more time going up top with Allen. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down.
That's good for a
Underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Allen going to throw again. He'll find his running back, Cook. 29. Here's second and 5. To the air once more is Allen.
Plays as you do pass plays, and as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays.
To the pylon, he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. Been featured and a factor in the first half. 4 catches already. See if they can add to that total as his offense has it first. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive.
the 18-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one.
I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not go up here. First and 10. And he's not going to get on a second down and 8. They'll go play action here with Allen. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Myself, that's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback...
Already a half dozen catches in the first half. He's been open throughout. See what happens as they go to work again with a first down. and 10. And they'll get him down.
Comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
Heels of another big play to begin this drive. To the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to be brought down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. A throw left side.
Typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable? Read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one.
Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start with the football. A carry for Cook. If they went the wrong way, it sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Allen. This one complete to Palmer. 3rd and inches. Here's Allen. This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, all sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Bills. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kick. There's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it, you kick it off the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is
10. Allen will give this to Davis. 32-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. That's good. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Allen will throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
second down. There's that man. Comes 3rd and 6. Allen to throw again. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
44-yard line.
Chance to cut into this 2-score lead, but instead they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Rounds another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be taken down at about the 3rd. To throw again, it's Allen. This one's going to be taken in. 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. It's going to be a pickup. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the Honey Badgers, Tyrann Mathieu.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. But what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep to this point. And now they'll try to finish up strong. Now, after the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
The NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Short pass taken in by Knox.
Something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Josh Allen on the bootleg. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. The 30. Here comes 3rd down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And down 8 yards to go. They'll run. It's Davis. And from the gun. Throw here for Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They send their fans home quite happy.